Well, 2019 is finally here, and that means brand new movies are coming out, and we're in the first week of January, so we get that stereotypical horror film. And this one is directed by Adam Robitel, the same guy who brought us Insidious: The Last Key, which was a pretty decent installment into the Insidious franchise. I had some fun with that movie. And he gives us a brand new movie called Escape Room. An escape room is a pretty interesting idea for a horror film, even though we've got one a couple years ago as well. That went straight to DVD. But this, I was excited for this. I saw the trailer, was very intrigued by the premise. And escape rooms are all the rage nowadays. I haven't personally done one, but my wife has, and she had some fun with it for what it was. And I'm always interested to try this. This is one thing I want to do in my life sometimes. So hopefully in 2019 I can make it happen. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Anyway, Escape Room is a film about 6 characters who get this mysterious cube in their mail, and they get an address saying you've been invited to these escape rooms, one of the highest rated escape rooms on the planet. We want you to come out and we give you $10,000 if you can solve our escape room. So of course, $10,000 is some money. So they go to the escape room and stuff happens, and that's where our game is. This is basically a tamed down version of Saw. This is like Saw Light. It is pretty fun movie, and I enjoyed myself quite a bit in this film. There was enough in this one that had my entertainment value in hand, and I'm just like, this movie isn't that great, but it's fun, and sometimes that's what we go to the movies for. It's fun and nothing else. It doesn't really give us anything amazing. However, I think Adam Robitel, though, is a pretty good director. I liked what he did with Insidious: The Last Key, and in this one there are some interesting choices he does take. He does build up some suspense, does build up that fun factor, and you kind of want to see what happens in these traps, because each room that they go through is pretty entertaining and unique as well. The first couple rooms are about fire, and there's some cold element, and there's a really cool one, like room 3 is like an upside down one, so it's pretty kind of messes with your emotions as well. There's some really interesting camera work in there as well, and it was all done really well. I thought that sequence was really cool, and I think every room was just really entertaining. And you know, you could pick apart this script. However, there's some lines in there that are just out of left field, that are not really executed all that well, or just kind of seem really lame. Like, there's a line in this one of the characters says, is that I feel like I'm playing the world's funnest game with the world's meanest people. It's just kind of one of those things that doesn't really flow out the tongue. I don't really think anybody else would really say a line like that, but it makes sense in this movie, I guess. And in this movie world, it's unique enough anyway, and it's entertaining to see this stuff play out. What I really liked about this movie was the performances were done really well. I thought the actors and actresses were good doing with their stuff. I specifically liked the character of Amanda, played by Deborah and Woll. She's really good in this movie. Also, Taylor Russell's character was very likable. There's parts of her, though, I feel like I wanted to see her flesh out. She is the one that she's on the poster. She's the one that probably has the biggest story arc of them all in there. There's some stuff that she did that kind of like bugged me. Like, why aren't you telling people what you're doing? You know, share that knowledge, share that. Come out, start talking to these people about stuff so they can all be on the same page. One of the big people I really liked, he was in Love, Simon, actually, as well. And that is Logan Miller. I think this can definitely see him being in a lot more stuff. I really like this character from the very beginning of this movie. Of course, I liked him in Love, Simon as well. But it was just really cool to see him on the screen, and just fun to see what he was able to do in this film. There are some negatives in the way. Like I said, the script isn't that great, and there was some stuff that just played out really crazy, especially that ending sequence. It's just, are we going to get an Escape Room 2? Could this be the new Saw franchise? Those are questions that I'm left with. That ending sequence kind of just felt like they were trying to shoehorn in like a sequel without any questions being answered. You know, we don't get any questions answered in this film, and I think the studio was definitely pushing that into the film, because I don't necessarily think we needed that ending. I think we could let our minds wander and figure out our stuff on our own. However, if we just get this big blockbuster, it's like, oh, we're gonna make another sequel. Hopefully, that's the case. I'm intrigued by that concept anyway, but I don't think that's really Adam Robitel's fault, the director. I think it's really the studio trying to set that up. That sequence just kind of seemed really weird. And I was really on board for everything beforehand. However, that ending was just kind of like, what? Anyway, enough about that. The one character I really didn't care for is JL's character. That's Jason in this film. Forever, whatever, you could definitely kind of see where his character is probably the meanest in this whole film. However, I think the actor did a good job playing. I don't think anything like that. But my thoughts are kind of jumbling out of my head right now. But my overall thoughts, in a nutshell, is that Escape Room is a fun time at the movies, especially coming out in January. It's not the best film in the world, but it's a good movie. You can eat some popcorn and just enjoy yourself watching it. And the ending is kind of weird, to say the least, but it begs the question what's going to happen next, and that's what I'm intrigued by. I want to know what's going to happen with these possible characters or even new characters, and is this the new Saw franchise? I think that you guys should see this movie. If you haven't seen the Saw films and you just don't feel like you can stomach them, I think that this film that you can stomach a lot, that don't show any blood. My wife has never seen a Saw film, and she was really worried about going into this movie, like what was she going to expect? Was she be able to stomach this film? And she had a lot of fun with this movie as well. She could stomach it. There was something in there that grossed her out enough that she had to leave or anything like that. No, she even came out of the theater saying that this was a pretty good thrill. So there were some really good thrills in there for her, and then she really enjoyed it. So I feel like that's enough right there. You should just go see it if you want to see it. The trailers looked interesting. I think you're going to enjoy yourself for what it is. I'm going to give Escape Room a 2 out of 4 stars. I feel like it's a pretty decent January film that I would recommend you guys see if they looked interesting to you. Anyway, well, guys, my name is Adam of Adam Daily Live. I do reviews like this, reactions, and live shows. I'd love to have you guys come and join the conversation of all things movies and entertainment. This month's going to be a lot of fun. Golden Globes are going to be coming here. I'm going to be reacting to that. I got a bunch of cool rankings and reviews coming up. And at the end of the month, I'm going to do another live reaction of a big event coming up in the end of the month. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll know what that is. But anyway, I'm Adam, and I would love to have you guys hit that subscribe button and join the conversation. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!